Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogs with Shaun. So last time you guys wanted to know more about my lawnmower stories, as I've had quite a few of them and they're quite interesting. Some painful, some annoying, some frustrating, some weird. There's a lot. I used to go mow, or I still go mow, out by these trees that are alongside our road. And we have the trees here okay, so imagine there's 3 trees, and then you have the fence, and then there's a road. And on these trees right here are sloped on a hill to the fence. So I'm cutting around these trees, and I'm cutting around, and I'm like, oh, I need to get in close to the fence and cut around the fence. And I get in really, really close, and I'm on a hill, keep in mind. It's a very steep hill. And I turn, and I'm going back up the side of the fence, and the lawnmower doesn't have any traction. This is barbed wire fence, keep in mind. It hurts. And so my lawnmower is going, and I'm sliding backwards down the hill, and I spin it around really fast, and I smash into one of the posts. And so the lawnmower's right here on the fence, and there's barbed wire right by my legs, and I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, I need to call somebody, oh my gosh, this is really bad, oh my gosh. And I'm sitting on this lawnmower, and I prop my feet up before they can get obliterated by this barbed wire fence, and I stick it on the post, and I'm pushing from the fence, pulling back on the lawnmower to pull it, to make it go away from the fence. And it's like the slowest going, and I'm terrified the entire time. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. And I'm not gonna die, it's a barbed wire fence, but I'm gonna die. And I turned it left, and I managed to get it, so it's just, like, the barbed wire fence is right here right now, like right to my face, and I'm like, ah, my face, no. And so I'm turning it, and I finally managed to get some traction, and I speed off really fast, and then I finished mowing the lawn. Yeah, it was really nerve-wracking, and I was like, for the rest of the time I was like fully awake, and I was just like looking everywhere, trying to make sure I did not hit another fence. Okay, second off, I used to be terrified of certain things in my lawn. For example, molehills, and also gas meters. Not gas meters, but you know, like the gas pipeline, the covers that stick up out of the ground. Well, my dad used to tell me that if I drive over this cover, there's a part of it that sticks up, and so if I drive over it and it catches my blade, it'll just shred the blade, and it might also, you know, hurt me or whatever. But not worried about me, just the blade. And so I always used to greatly avoid that, and he was like, no, you gotta get the grass too. And I was like, the grass is like on it, and I'm like, I don't want to, you know, die. And he's like, no, just do it. And so I would eventually, it was terrifying, because I was so scared that I was gonna like smack it and then just die. And then so I'm edging around it, and then like I hear this clung, and I speed off into the lawn, and I realized that I tapped the side of it with my mower, but I had freaked out so much that I sped off really fast, and then I got back, and I hadn't broken anything, thankfully. And now I don't do that anymore, because I'm 16, which doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I've gotten over that fear. This is my frustrating one, and it made me really angry, and I wish I could just, I wish I could erase it from my memory, because I hit this area every single time whenever I'm mowing now. But let me just give you the story. So basically we have a pond way down in one of our fields, and it's got a drain off, or a drain in, depending on how wet it is. You know, if it's really wet, it'll drain out of the pond, and if it's not very wet, it'll drain into the pond from a spring, and there's a little bridge that goes over it and stuff like that. Well, I have to mow inside of that little area, and one day, the pond was getting really big, full, and it started to come out of that, and so I didn't know that. I was just driving, I was like, and I hit part of the spring, and I didn't know it was like soaking wet, and my tires got sunk in there. I was like, oh crap. So I get off my lawnmower, and I mean, it's muddy. My shoes are instantly muddy as soon as I step off my lawnmower, and I'm like, oh crap, because they're Converse. It's gonna take years to get that out. I'm so angry at this point already. And then I'm like, oh, I have to get the lawnmower out now, because I'm moving it backwards. I'm doing hand motions, and I just realized you can't see that because it's below the camera. You can just see my shoulders and the chair shaking. Anyway, so I'm fully reversing the lawnmower, and I'm trying to get it back so much, and it's just not going anywhere. And I go forward, and it does the exact same thing, so I'm stuck. And I have to use these little noodle arms to get the lawnmower out. Needless to say, it took me half an hour. What I had to do was I had to grab the front of the lawnmower and drag it and spin it in a complete circle, fighting the mud and fighting the lawnmower the entire time. It was very difficult. And I was really angry and covered in mud by the end of it, and then I spent the entire rest of the time just hissing and spitting and just grr. And lastly, the reason why you should never mow the lawn whenever it's wet. If you mow the lawn while it's wet and you have a cover on your mower, so like let's say, or you have a ride-on mower, right? And then you have a little cover over where the grass shoots out. Leave it up, because if you leave it down, what'll happen is all of that grass, this happened to me just like a couple days ago, this is why I thought of it, and what'll happen is all that grass will collect up inside of there and it will make a gigantic blob of grass. And then you'll have to pick it out by grabbing chunks of it out. Well, there's a blade. You can turn it off, but I mean, it's still a blade. You don't know if it's gonna kill you or something. And so you're grabbing it out, and you just, it's so nasty because then your hands are all green and it's all slimy and gooey, and it's not a fun experience. Those are my lawnmower experiences. I hope you enjoyed my pain and struggles, because I certainly didn't. So yeah, just like, comment, subscribe. Do you want to hear more about picking up a lot of chicks in men's ensemble? That's a funny story that involves quite a few of my choir friends. Or my teacher in 5th grade that sneezed a lot. Either way, comment. You guys are great. I saw that some of you shared a video again. That's awesome. I really appreciate it because it lets other people know about me, and then they'll look at me and go, okay, well, I wasn't going to subscribe to him anyway, but it was an entertaining video, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Also, what's your favorite series so far? Is it vlogs? Is it Five Nights at Freddy's? Or is it Minecraft? Or what would you want to see? Like, I mean, just it's whatever. Just say whatever, and then I will do my best to put it up for you. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!